Attention campers, it's your counselor Zachariah, and I'm hitting the road with my brand new live comedy show, the 2025 Big Back Behavior Tour. From the mind of your favorite husky jean-wearing big bone baddie, it's gonna be a night of stand-up, wigs, characters, wigs, lots of wigs. And don't worry, Jonathan's opening for me. Call that a Camp 2-for-1 special. So come through and kick your little feet, laugh with us, and you better be barking. We're heading to 25 cities across North America, so click the link in the show notes to see if we're coming to your city. And grab your tickets now before they sell out. Counselor, there's a raccoon stuck in the vending machine.
That's so annoying. I wanted a snack.
Welcome to Trail Mix.
Our mini episodes from Camp Counselors podcast.
Each week, the stories come from you, our Camp Shady Birch campers.
We want to hear your juicy gossip,
Top secret confessions,
embarrassing and scary stories,
and sprinkle in our sage counselor advice.
Trail Mix is for the campers.
And God, do we love ya.
Hey, happy campers!
Welcome back to Trail Mix.
This is our mini episode where we read listener-submitted stories brought to you by listeners just like you.
Thank you kindly. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are listening. As we record, I'm looking out the window. The leaves are looking golden. I have a can of Coke Zero, and I'm feeling a little slutty, but that's for another day.
That's just a normal Monday here at Camp Shady Birch. It's getting like chilly. Okay, I'm not going to get into the weather because it's like the most, it's the least interesting thing to talk about. But if you see a little hard nip, first off, you're welcome. Second off, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and I know it's going to break through.
If your nipples are piercing through a hoodie that's oversized, girl, what you hiding in there? What are you smuggling, raisins?
No, mine get great. I can literally like lean over a vinyl player and it could play the record.
That's not. I have bigger nipples than you.
Okay, speaking of big nipples, let's talk about my cat.
Oh my God, Buff does have some nips.
Okay, stop. That's my daughter. That's my daughter.
That's my daughter.
And you're being rude.
Okay, Team Teresa or Team Melissa?
We're not splitting up the campers like this.
Okay, I'm going to be honest.
I fear it won't be 50-50.
It never is. More people are Team Teresa always. But in this cabin, I'm Team Melissa. I am. Teresa's toxic as hell, but she makes good TV. And that's how I feel.
We also met Melissa, so I feel like that has a little lean into it.
You would say that, but I wouldn't. Because yes, we've met her, but I've met a lot of people I don't like. I'm just saying, like, after watching that show, Teresa's so toxic, but people don't care. People do care about Buffy, but not her nips. What did you want to say about Buffy?
Oh my God. Okay, so campers, it happened again.
Oh no.
So we came home from like a little bit of a trip. Okay, we've been like bopping around for a little bit this summer. Buffy's been taken care of. Zach's mom comes over, takes care of her. And I came home and I'm sitting at my desk, my brand new desk that I made myself. And I hear Buffy playing with one of her toys, and I'm hearing the toy make this noise. And then I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound like one of her toys. And I look over, and homegirl has a mouse in her mouth. The tiniest little baby rat whose eyes are like wide open.
It was not a baby. You have to be honest, because you can't. It was a baby field mouse.
What did I say?
A baby rat?
No, I meant a mouse. No. I didn't know what to do. So I said, what do? I started screaming.
You scream at me and I'm upstairs and I go, can I come down? You said, don't come down here. And then you're just screaming at me. But you wouldn't let me come down there. You just were screaming at me. But I couldn't come.
Here's the situation at hand. Okay. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I feel bad for the mouse. I don't want the mouse to look at me or touch me. Okay. I want Buffy to put it down. She has all of her shots. She recently got them before we moved. I wanted to make sure she was squared away. So she's A-okay. I don't know this mouse. It's a stranger. It's been frogging in our house. Like, you need to get out.
Oh my God, frogging.
But Buffy, I've never seen her act like this because the one other time she's ever caught a mouse, she left it under an ottoman for me at a house that we rented during the holidays last year. And I've never seen her interact with a mouse in all my days, in all her years and pounds. And I didn't know what she was going to do because while I'm approaching her, trying to get the mouse out of her mouth, she's like getting skittish. And one thing about Buffy, she's not skittish. She's not talented. She doesn't have good agility, but skittish is something that she is also not. So I'm like, oh my God, she's going to book it up the stairs. She's going to run. My fear was she was going to run under a credenza. She was going to run under a couch of a sort. The bed. Can you imagine if she ran into the bedroom?
With the mouse in her mouth.
With the mouse in her mouth. So when I was making moves towards her, she was getting skittish. And I wanted you to come down so badly, but I needed you to teleport. Because if you came down the stairs, you'd be crossing paths. And Buffy's weird because if she's at the bottom of the stairs and you're walking down them, she'll dart up past you, like to run away from you.
She's like, just approach it head on.
Apply directly to the forehead. She's just not the smartest bean in the can, okay? And I was afraid that she was going to do that. So I'm screaming. I'm grabbing. Zach, why did we have a flower bucket? What was that for?
Those were for Kira's birthday party. I got those flowers from Trader Joe.
And Tia Joe literally
Tia Joe
saved my life.
It was so funny, Jonathan, because we just were talking about Melissa and Teresa. Tia Joe.
Tia Joe? Tia Melissa? Tia Joe?
That, oh my God, it's all worth it. This is why we do that show, for those little jokes. Truly, it's all worth it. Keep going with it, boss. I'm sorry, that was just really good.
So yeah, I had this little, I had this bucket down here that was.
You were just
really
like that. I just think you're the most cleverest, funniest person I've ever met. Like your brain works light speed, like that mouse. Keep going.
Thanks, babe.
I'm sorry.
So I'm grateful for the flower bucket from Tia Joe because it was empty and it was down here. And I don't remember how I got her to drop it, but I got her to drop it. And it was so scared and it was breathing really heavy and I felt really bad, but she went back to get it again. So I put the bucket over it and that's when you came down. And I'm like, okay. I didn't really know what my plan was from there because I was like exhausted from however long that was. How long do you think that went on for?
2 minutes.
Oh, so 20 in cat years. Okay. That's what I was living was in cat years in that moment. And you came down, you would like get a piece of cardboard and put it under the thing and we're going to like run it out to the yard. And thankfully you said that because I don't know what I was going to do. I think I was just going to like lift it and wing it.
It was so tiny and we threw it in the woods and it probably was injured and it probably didn't make it. But like it was better than Buffy doing it.
And that's just so stressful, you know? It really was a whole stressful situation. But I did see him. He jumped out of the thing and like into the brush.
He did. Can I say something on a lighter note for this story?
Yeah.
The rest of the day, Buffy walked around this house. You couldn't tell her shit. We were on the couch that night. She came upstairs. She flapped her fat body onto the ground, like kerplump, and looked at us, waving her tail like, yep, you're welcome, bitch. Can you believe my day? Like the way that actually just took years off her life. She's like younger now because of it. Like she still got it.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for that mouse, but I love my cat more. And I just want her to be proud of herself.
And she was.
If that was good for her journey and her life and her story, then that mouse it was a casualty.
Yeah. And I know that it's like, she's a cat. It's her instinct.
It's her instinct.
I had to reward her. Bad. I rewarded her, but I was like, bitch, don't pull that shit again.
What'd you reward her with?
With treats. Greenies. Yeah.
Greenie
and
time.
she loves those, but sometimes she doesn't chew. I'm like, chew, girl. Use your teeth.
That's my good sis. That's my good Judy.
Chew.
We inhale. Inhalers unite. Come on, big back.
When Buffy lays on the ground and her tail goes like this, it's like a lasso, like almost like a whip, where it goes, whoop. It kind of makes me think she's doing this. With her nails.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, and she's just like out of control. She's out of sight, out of mind. She's out of this world.
Love that girl. But that's not about her today.
No, it's not. It's about you, the campers.
Should we get into today's stories?
Yeah, I've got a story about a camper who floated down a river and straight into HR trouble.
I have a story about a camper who had a little critter in her car. And things just got worse.
It better not be a mouse. And a story about a camper who turned heartbreak into a halftime show.
Let's get into it.
Are we qualified to be giving advice? No. Are we going to do it anyway? Absolutely. Welcome back to Dear Counselors. I don't know why I'm sitting like that. Sometimes I just get like freaky with it.
You do. You're a model and you always kind of like just like lead with your body.
I do a lot of I have limp wrist behavior.
Let's get into the story.
Okay, sorry. So this is Dear Counselors. If you need advice on anything and everything under the sun, you can write us in camcounselorspodcast.com or send us an email, camcounselorspod@gmail.com. And we will solve all your issues. Can't promise the results will be good, but it's a case closed in our book. So our camper writes in, Dear Counselors, I have a situation. Last week, I kissed my coworker. It was a nice day, and after we floated down the river, things got pretty flirty back at his house. We had a steamy makeout sesh. Very fun, but I know in the back of both of our minds, we knew it was wrong. I know, scandalous. See, I am his superior, and I don't want things to get messy at work. We have very good banter, and we get along really well inside and outside of work. So far, we had a good talk about what had happened, and we both thought that it would be tough to try to do anything more because of our coworker situation. All the staff we work with are pretty close, and it would be a tough one to hide. We're bartenders and servers, so take that as you will, LMAO.
Typical.
Typical.
Don't shit where you eat, but it's on a plate. It's in the window, and I'm stealing a fry.
Bugs Bunny ass, like following the pie, the smell of the pie.
Floating.
Even though we talked about it, I still don't know if he likes me. She's like, okay, whatever. Does he like me? Or if it was just a fun fling. I try to be someone who doesn't overthink, but I can't help it, okay? We do think each other are attractive, but sometimes I can't tell if maybe he actually does want more. He said he appreciates our friendship and doesn't want to ruin that. Do you think I should bring it up again or just see how things go and try to get back to the normal way things were before? Love and appreciate you, counselors, so much. Thanks for supplying my weekly dose of giggles. Feeling flirty in cabin 30.
Sometimes I can't tell the tone from the writing, and sometimes you just inflect your own version of a tone.
That's just how I'm
like,
interpreting it.
I know it's unprofessional, but I kind of want to do it again.
I feel like, okay, the superior situation off the record here, but also clearly on the record, to me, being in a bartender and server situation is different than like most other types of work. Like this isn't like a superintendent at, I don't know, a school or like a governing agency.
Yes and no. It depends where you're working, because it doesn't matter where you work. Like that's never tolerated, and that can always lead to termination. So I think hey, emotions are high, and it's nice to be wanted, and it's nice to have a crush, right? But let's leave it at that, because at the end of the day, you have a job, and I don't want you to lose it, because one mistake from a coworker, the gossip, you know what I mean? Doing side work, like someone's rolling silverware and they're spilling your beans, and then you're out of a job, right?
No dick is worth it.
So it's really not worth it, especially because you're in the better position, because you are like a supervisor. But there's light, because let me tell you this. He's probably going to quit. Or you're going to quit. Like, I feel like the restaurant life, the turnaround is so fast. So like, just keep it where it's at. Keep it cute. Keep it on mute. And maybe down the road, like he'll leave, or you'll end up leaving, and then you can try it then. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
No,
I think hookups are hookups. And I think like sometimes that's what it was.
It's definitely not worth it. And in that life, if you're working a lot, you're around that person a lot. So that means like, that's twofold, right? That means you're around them a lot. So you're probably going to be like, okay, I'm bored. Like, no, we're flirting and whatever.
Yeah. Keep it at the flirting is so much more fun.
But then that also means if things do go south, okay, well, we're back at square one, and you are around this person a lot. So like, let's not go there. Just stay safe. Be in the safe zone.
If it happens again and you happen to hook up again, and you're still feeling this way, then maybe there's a grounds for conversation about if there's more feelings there. But if it's off of one hookup and he's just being nice, it kind of seems like you're just that bitch, and you just like give that aura and you give that energy, and people gravitate to you. But don't put your money at risk. And yeah, it's just like, enjoy it, like have fun. There's like a party every day.
Don't do it, but have a good time.
No, like don't. I'm saying don't pursue it.
Right, but be
like,
flirty and fun.
Yeah, and if you hook up again, you hook up again. But don't be like, do you like me? I don't like that.
Scary stories around the campfire.
Welcome back to Scary Stories Around the Campfire. This story has nothing to do with Scotland, but it is spooky. Let's get into it. Hi, camp counselors.
Bonjour.
My sister and I came to see you at your first show in Red Bank, New Jersey, and saw you guys while having dinner at Robinson's Ale House before the show. We spent our entire dinner arguing whether or not we should say hello to you guys. We didn't want to bother you, but we were so excited to see you in the wild. The show was amazing.
I remember they came up after when they were leaving, and I remember what I was wearing.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing that white t-shirt that has the PBR on the back because I wanted a PBR. And then I said, oh my God, I'm wearing a PBR shirt. That's so embarrassing. I can't order that. And you said, he'll have the PBR, and you ordered for me.
Because I didn't want you to not have what you wanted because you were embarrassed. Sometimes I have to step in and help you.
Oh my God, they were sitting behind me. I have a picture. I wonder if they're in the picture.
Oh my God. That was, hey, That show was so good. Thank you guys so much
good.
for coming. Red Bank, New Jersey was amazing. Also, just dropped a ton of new tickets for 17 new cities. Come see me somewhere else.
Come see
Jonathan.
us. We're going to be shaking our gobos. I'm so excited.
The shows are so fun. Everyone loves them. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that's the goal. But let's continue.
Okay.
2 years ago, I was leaving my boyfriend, now husband's house on a beautiful night in June. I got in the car after hugging him goodbye and started driving home. I kept feeling some sort of tickling on my leg and then on my chest, so I was swatting away at it, assuming maybe it was a mosquito or just in my mind. I was driving on a highway at night. Mind you, my vision is terrible. I felt something on my chest and swatted at it.
No.
I didn't know what it was, but all I saw was a spooky figure fly from my chest to the top of the windshield. I couldn't examine it at the time, driving at night with my bad vision, but I stopped for gas 10 minutes later and got out of my car to check out the scene. I looked at the top of my windshield in my car and saw 2 antennas peeking out from the roof of my car.
No.
Upon further inspection and a Google search, I confirmed it was a cockroach. So I never saw cockroaches until we moved to New York because and it has nothing to do with living in a city. They just like exist in certain environments, right? And I will say, because there's probably campers out there who have never seen one, when you do see a cockroach for the first time, wow, it is as spooky as you think it would be. They really are like scary ass bugs.
No, this is literally like the mouse story. And this is just like, I have the heebies and the jeebies, and they're fast. I think that's what's the most terrifying.
They're big.
Do they bite? I don't know.
No,
if cockroaches
no one's
don't
ever
really,
been bit.
I think their only danger is that they're dirty and they're nasty. And can they have diseases?
I love that whole idea where it's like the world's on fire. They won't go.
They can live 7 weeks without their freaking head. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but it's like, what kind of quality of life is that?
No, like you can't see.
When I got back in my car, I didn't see it anymore. I frantically drove home and told my brother to bug bomb my car, which he informed me I could not do. Why
if
not?
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I'm like,
crack a window. I'm no professional.
I don't understand why you can't bug bomb a car. I've bug bombed a house before.
Me too. It's scary.
It is.
My old roommate brought home fleas from her boyfriend's cat. And then my cat had fleas.
Everyone's had a flea problem at once in their life. I have.
Was it on you?
No, it came from a cat.
Oh.
Yeah, it came from a cat. It's okay. I looked everywhere just to get eyes on it, but found nothing. But I knew he was still in there, hitching free rides and tormenting me. I was forced to just deal with it. I then remembered that I had parked my car at work the day prior with my windows cracked because the weather was so beautiful. I work in an area surrounded by trees, so I'm assuming it must have crawled in the day before and just was chilling in my car. I had parked my car in the sun for 2 days straight without driving it, hoping it would kill the cockroach. But the more I Googled cockroach in car, the worse the situation sounded. Oh, no. What if it had babies already? What if there's a bunch of them? And apparently the smell of a dead cockroach attracts other cockroaches. So killing it in the sun wouldn't even help my case.
Ew, they're so freaky. Like, truly, what do you do? It's like, I don't want to see it, but I would be more comfortable if I saw it.
And removing it.
Kimber, I'm sorry. This is almost worst case scenario.
Because where is it?
No, dead ass, where is it?
Because it's not leaving. And if it's dead, now the tribe is on the way. Like Survivor with their little torches. They're coming down the beach. They're like, to the car.
Also,
to the car.
What if it didn't happen that day and it's been hanging around for all this time, spying on you, listening to your music?
I know it is, and it loves Kesha. I did everything I could to avoid driving. How could a little bug cause so much distress?
That's what I'm saying.
I had one option. Buy a new car. This is insane. I started frantically calling dealerships, trying to see if I could trade in early. This is crazy. Camper, you should have bug bombed the car at this point. You're going to buy a new car? After a week of driving my car while absolutely terrified, a dealer that was over an hour away from me was willing to work with me.
You got to do what you got to do.
So I drove down there and made a trade. I did not have the money to willy-nilly buy a new car. I truly could not afford it, but I did it anyway. I was broke for 3 months after, like literally couldn't even buy myself a coffee in the morning. But I did not have a cockroach in the car, so it was worth every penny. Let this be a lesson. Do not park your car with the windows down in the summer unless you're willing to get a new one. And our camper didn't even sign out.
She's like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go enjoy my new car.
She's signing a new loan. She's even
literally taking out a new mortgage on her home.
I'm gonna say the cockroach Kitty,
What?
and Kevin 34.
Oh, you're giving her a name. I thought you were just going to say that.
Like she's a kitty girl, a cockroach kitty girl.
Cockroach kitty girl. I love that.
Oh, got it. Cockroach Kia girl, because she got a Kia Sonata.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's a paper trail somewhere out there.
Okay, but that's insane.
It is. And it's the same. It's like tiny little critters, like same with termites. It's like you literally spent all that money selling a car for a little nasty cockroach that doesn't even have a name. And then termites are literally going to destroy your house. Like they're so tiny, but so awful.
I will say you took it too far. And I don't think that was the right call, but it was your call. And who am I to say? This isn't Dear Counselors.
No, yeah. She's like, I'm not looking for advice. It's already done. I can't return it, actually. But thank you for
It's
your
a
input.
lemon.
Check it on Kelly Blue Book. Camp Counselors will be right back after these short messages. This ad is brought to you by Viiv Healthcare, the makers of Apretude, Cabotegravir. You never skip your SPF, and you carry hand sanitizer like an accessory. But what are you doing for HIV prevention? One way to help protect yourself from HIV is Apretude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of getting HIV in adults and adolescents weighing at least 77 pounds. You must be HIV negative to receive Apretude and get tested before each injection. If you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apretude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apretude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apretude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. Bring your A game and talk to your doctor. Learn more at apretude.com or call 1-888-240-0340. And now, back to the show.
This is a really big secret. Thank God we're on a body of water. This is Confession Canoe.
Welcome back to Confession Canoe.
Canoe.
This is a safe space. Okay, if you have something to confess, we will always keep you anonymous. That's the thing about us. We're always anonymous. We're always kind. We're always sweet. We never judge, and we're 100% gluten-free. And that's the thing about not our diets, but like if you were to take a bite, I'm sure.
Oh no, babe, there's gluten in me always. You're going to have a celiac reaction.
Oh yeah, you're yeasty.
I am. I'm yeasty to the core and I don't care. I love wheat.
Okay, let's get into the story. Hey, happy counselors. Have I got a mascot tale for you?
Oh, I love mascots.
I was in college and freshly out of the closet. Naturally feeling my oats. I was kissing other college guys any chance I could.
I love a gay boy.
No, yeah, especially in college. It's just like, whatever.
And you're the mascot guy? Oh my God. I'm horny.
No, we didn't get there yet.
Okay.
One of my first real crushes in college was this guy. Let's call him Tyler. He was charming, older by 1 year, but I thought that was hot. Tyler was one of those guys who could make an entire room laugh without even trying. And he had a neck tattoo, which was like so fucking hot.
It is hot.
Dangerous boy. It's so Lana Del Rey. He wasn't my first hookup, but he was my first heartbreak. We had a few nights together, a few flirty weeks where I thought he was going to sweep me off my Doc Martens.
Did you write this story?
And make me his spider monkey.
Okay, I love this. This is like my kind of guy. Where is he?
He did not. Out of nowhere, he completely ghosted me. I spiraled, as one does. I stalked his Instagram daily, listened to too much sad music, and stuffed my face with Kraft macaroni and cheese in a pathetic attempt to heal. Writing this out pains me. Okay, like, let's not go back there. And then they wrote, it really was not that deep, LOL. The worst part was that Tyler was in the dorm across from mine. So I was constantly seeing him smiling and flirting with other people, bringing other people home. That sucks.
You're in your window with your mac and cheese, like crying, listening to.
Oh my God. As the seasons change behind you and he's like.
He's in that chair in the room, spinning like Twilight.
He's another notch in the bedpost.
Come on,
I'm sorry.
Spider Monkey.
This is a serious topic. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now, what I haven't mentioned yet is that at this time, I was the school mascot. Yes, inside that giant foam suit with the head the size of a compact car. That was me, sweating buckets, dancing like an idiot. You could find me at every game tossing rally towels into the crowd while the band played Sweet Caroline. Simpler times. I hate that song.
I know, but in the right circumstances, being drunk at a sporting event and someone throws a towel at you, you're like, bum, bum, bum.
Like, what is a rally towel?
It's really big in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, you got one. You got one from
the
Buffalo,
Steelers love them.
It's just like a sweat towel. I know it's
I
like
got it in Pittsburgh. It's a big thing in Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
You just swing it around. It's like a noisemaker, but it doesn't make noise.
But then you're sweaty, right? So you can like dab it and you can put it around your neck.
Ew, and then you fling it and then the little sweat droplets.
Jonathan, this is sports. This isn't painting class.
Okay, well, our camper is loving it and it's like indoctrinated. It's in their blood. All right, it wasn't a secret per se, but I never told Tyler. It was like Hannah Montana. Less wigs, more minky minchy energy.
You are so minky.
So it was game day. The athletic department decided that since it was unusually hot, they would have me toss water bottles into the crowd instead of t-shirts or rally towels.
Are you drinking water? You're hot. You're hotter than them. You're in that suit.
I was bouncing around the student section, hyping up the crowd, doing my little mascot routine, when out of the corner of my giant foam head, I spot him, Tyler, sitting in the front row with his unfortunately muscular arm draped around some new guy. Something inside me snapped. I kind of want to, I need to know what this mascot was. I'm picturing it in my head. What are you picturing?
I know. I'm picturing, probably, this is, just because I'm from here, but, the Patriots mascot where it's, a big guy.
Oh.
It's I'm not picturing an animal.
No, I'm picturing, beaver.
Okay.
I think because mascot, I'm thinking Easy A. I'm thinking, hooking up with a mascot type deal. He was a beaver in that, I think. Penn Badgley, right? Oh, yeah, he goes, ngang, 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 ngang. Okay, so that's campers. Comment below. What are you picturing? Also, camper who wrote this in, send a picture. Let us know.
They have to have some anonymity here. Come on.
But campers, you can always write a PS, and if you write, don't tell anybody, just so we have peace of mind.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
I'm being selfish.
Yeah. Can we read the rest of the story? I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay. And what I did next, I did not regret. I reached into the crate, pulled out a bottle, and without thinking, I wound up. I swear time slowed down. The crowd blurred. It was just me, the water bottle, and Tyler's unsuspecting, smug little attractive face. The bottle spun right through the air, rotating as it approached the unsuspecting douchebag. Tyler's head was turned when he was talking to the twink, and wham! The cap of the bottle nailed him right in the mouth. Direct hit. He grabbed his face and leaned forward, totally shocked, mostly pissed. When he pulled his hand away, counselors, there was blood.
Oh.
There was a lot of blood.
Oh, no. No. Why do our campers always take it too far? You guys you always do this. All of you. What's wrong with you guys? So now he's bleeding. And now
this is a medical emergency. He needs a rally towel. And he's like, I haven't a rally towel. The plastic cap had split his lip clean open. The crowd was roaring. And me, oh counselors, no amount of cocaine I have done since then could have gotten me to the high I felt inside that sweaty foam suit in that very moment. You guys are nuts.
Yeah, see, once again, you take it too far.
Sweet revenge was mine. And the best part, I made it look like a total accident. And no one can tell you it wasn't. And to this day, Tyler never knew that it was me. But every time I see a bottle of Dasani, I smile knowing justice was served. Of course, it was the shitty. Nuts. And Dasani water bottles are built different.
Also, why are we throwing water bottles? I've never seen that.
That
seems like that could happen to anybody. You wound up.
Well, they used to, at my high school, they would have the pony bottles. They would throw the pony bottles.
When you say that, I don't know why it enrages me.
What? Pony bottles? Gold pony bottle.
I just have never heard that until I met you, and you use it so much, more than you should.
Okay,
but you guys don't like it.
You call airplane bottles nips, and I rolled with those bunches. You call... No, I'm not going to give you scallops. You're right about. Okay. But I call them nips now as well.
Because they're nips.
Okay. But a step up from a nip. Still talking about bottles.
You're calling them airplane bottles. We're not on the airplane, babe.
But where did they?
We're in the parking lot at the mall, and we're about to go to the movie theaters.
True.
And it's McGillicuddy's and it's menthol.
And it's gonna hurt going down.
But pony bottle, I don't know. I don't like it. But
pink pony bottle.
It's not about us. It's about the campers whipping bottles and splitting lips open.
You guys confess your sins.
That was
when you
really
take it too far.
We love it.
Okay, we love it. We're not telling you to take it too far to have a story. Audio only listeners.
We don't want to read that you like sneezed in a napkin and then threw it out. Like that's not a story. Like you tell us your stories that you tell your friends.
Yeah.
That was great. These were all great. Thank you so much for writing in, campers.
These were great stories. Another nutritious portion of trail mix, if you ask me.
Yeah, and if you want to be a part of the show, you can write into camcounselorspod@gmail.com or camcounselorspodcast.com on the write-in tab. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate and review our show 5 stars wherever you're listening. It's been another fabulous week here at camp.
Come see the Big Back Behavior Tour. Get your tickets now. The link is in the show notes.
We'll see you Wednesday. We'll see you next week. We'll see you forever. And with that being said, lights out, campers.